in your normal Bible, I guess, King James Bibles that you may have, you will see Esther chapter 10, verse 3. And, I never really had read a lot with Esther coming through the church because, we don't really visit the Old Testament much in many of the different edifices that we attended. But if I'm a writer, so when I look at chapter 10 and I see only 3 verses, that's the first thing that catches my eye because I am a writer and I even have a magazine that I write. I think along the lines of why could we put those 3 verses onto chapter 9 and call it a day instead of starting another chapter?
Exactly. So Prophet, is what I wanted us to do, because this is going to take us into the rest of Esther come this next Sabbath, okay? Mm-hmm. We're going to go into it. Purim will be coming upon us real soon as well. But we just want to touch on the book of Esther, and we're going to put out some history on the Apocrypha as to why they took these scriptures out of the Bible. They were originally in the King James Version Bible in 1611, and then the Protestant church took it out. So I want you to read chapter 10, verse 2 and 3 in its entirety, and then coming next Sabbath, we're going to pick up in 10, verse 4.
Oh, wow. Okay. Not one? You don't read
No.
Okay. So, beginning at verse 2, chapter 10 of Esther,
mm-hmm.
Now all the acts of his power and his might and the account of the greatness of Mordecai, to which the king advanced him, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Media and Persia?
Media and Persia. So there's testimony to this in the book of Kings. Okay? Go ahead and read back.
Verse 3.
Uh-huh.
For Mordecai the Jew.
What? Who? Mordecai who?
Mordecai the Jew.
Whoa. Mordecai was a Jew.
Mordecai the Jew was second to King Ahasuerus. Now,
you're going to look at the similarities with this, brothers and sisters, okay? The Most High is always giving his people a position of authority, mm-hmm. sometimes in the enemy's camp, for us to get rulership. Look what he did for Joseph. Mm-hmm. Look what he did for Moses. Right. Look what he did here for Mordecai.
For Mordecai the Jew was second to King Ahasuerus, and was great among the Jews, uh-huh. and well received by the multitude of his brothers, mm-hmm. seeking the good of his people and speaking peace to all his countrymen.
Now, when you want to know a lot more about what Mordecai did, because it was start going into Mordecai's position in the kingdom and how he advanced and he looked out for the well-being of his people. We're going to pick that up, brothers and sisters. We're going to go over that next Sabbath. So we ask that you have your Apocrypha ready. We're going to pray that the Spirit of the Most High be with us, give us understanding, wisdom, and truth. We want to say shalom to everyone. Have a blessed Sabbath. And may Yashiya, the Son, be with thee. Let's get ready to go into prayer. And we're going to close out on this Sabbath. All right. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses. As we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the power.
Thine is the
kingdom. For thine is the kingdom. The power. And the glory. Forever. And ever. Amen. All right. Shalom.
I'll have to write down our Shema. And we might need to do a teaching.
Oh.
We got to go.
Okay, we got to go. We got to get ready to go?
Well, we don't have to. We got to 2 o'clock.
We do?
You know we got the rules at 2 o'clock.
Well, I was thinking about that. So we didn't have to 2 o'clock.
Yes, right?
But we always end around this time. How long we been thinking?
We don't have to. For 2 hours. Mm-hmm. We could do longer than that. That's because we don't have any questions. If they would give us some questions, we would easily do 1:30. You know? We don't have no questions yet. And I can't tell if anybody even knows that. Mm-hmm. if you want to hear us.
Right.
And I'm going to just cut it off.